I think that was his wife. But we're going to keep on going. Look, I asked him, Sam, can you catch, I don't fish with hooks, I don't fish with nets, I don't waste my time, I just get in the water and shoot them. That's what I do. That's what's up right there. Now, I called Sam, I said, Sam, what's the difference of fishing in the daytime and the nighttime? I've never, ever in my life seen such a large text from Sam. Sam is just yes, no, see you later, okay, awesome, good, we'll see, that's how he is. He gave me a Webster's Wikipedia explanation on daytime and nighttime fishing. Now, I asked him, after everything he said, I didn't understand the word he said. I said, Sam, so what are you saying is it safe to say that it's better to catch fish at night? He said, absolutely. So that's what I wanted to know. So listen, here's Simon, he's fished all night, daytime has come, and now Jesus wants them to fish in the daytime. He's confused as a fisherman, isn't it? These nets, the fish are going to see it, it's not going to work, he has a plan, he has a way of doing things. But you know what, Jesus doesn't care. He doesn't care. And I want to be honest with you tonight, there are certain things in our lives that God has called us to be obedient to, and He's asking us to act out in faith. And when we do that, God is going to bless us, because we all know what happens in the story. And then He says, Lord, if you say so, I'm going to do it. Look, there's been times in my life where I've said to myself, man, God, I don't want to do this, I don't want to love, I don't want to accept some things, I don't want to do these things, we all run through these things in our minds, Lord, how can I do this? But Lord, because your word says it, I'm going to do it. In our lives, and in my life, I've experienced God do some great and mighty things, not because I've understood what He's told me to do, or I even see the greater plan in what He's asking me to do. But I've seen His glory and His hand because He's seen my obedience, and I've done what He has asked me to. And when we do what God asks us to, we're going to see what happens in this story. And everybody knows what happens in this story. Look, if you want a fresh start tonight, it starts off with obedience. That's the truth. What I like about this story is what continues to happen, and it's pretty much to know Jesus. It's really easy. You have to obey Jesus and you got to know Jesus. Most of us are like, Pastor, come on, we know Jesus. Well, really, look, this story here that's coming up, this is the next slide, ladies and gents, on knowing Him, verses 6 through 9. I want to read this. It says this, when they had done so, and everybody knows the story, they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. Verse 7, so they signaled their partners in the other boat to come and to help them. And they came and filled their boats so full that they began to say, I believe they've never ever had this kind of catch. Listen to this. When Simon Peter saw this, listen to this, listen. This is probably my favorite part of this story here. It says this, when Simon Peter saw this, he fell at Jesus' knees and said, go away from me, Lord. Wait. I would have said, stay here every day and let's fish together. And you tell me where to throw the net, and you're not going anywhere. That's what I would have said. But look at the heart of the person who encounters Jesus the real way. They don't care about the fish. They don't care about the provision. They don't care about the blessing. They believe more, and they have more want in the actual person who gives that blessing, who provides for them. Many people are caught up in fill my nets, I want to see. And that's what they base Jesus on. But look, He doesn't fall on His, He doesn't fall on His feet and say, thank you for the fish, give me more fish, stay here. He says this, go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man. That's a beautiful word. Those are beautiful words from an individual who's experienced Jesus. Why? Because he's recognized who the Lord is. And when he recognizes who the Lord is in all His holiness, he recognizes the sinful man that he is. And I believe that to know Him means this, that we recognize